every language. Gary Grumbach, NBC News, National Harbor, Maryland.
And that is nightly news for this Friday. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'm Lester Holt. Please take care of yourself and each other. Good night.
Feliz Navidad!
It's a Lopez Christmas reunion.
It's getting late.
That shares the true meaning of the season.
A beer! It's the most beautiful gift I've ever got. It's even better than your love.
Lopez versus Lopez, tonight.
Come into Chequamegon Adventure Company in Minocqua for the end-of-season sale. Great deals on all pet bikes, snowshoes, clothing, and accessories.
At WJFW, our News Watch 12 news team works around the clock to bring you the news that matters most of all to the North Woods. Our team is committed to the community and ensuring that you are as informed as possible. NBC News Watch 12, news from where you live. When you need help feeding your family, call the Family Food Helpline.
Straight ahead, a group is giving back to people who are alone this Christmas. We'll explain the project they're working on.
Plus, a project that would connect Madison to Milwaukee through a train is hitting a snag. We'll have a look at the plans.
And a nonprofit is making sure families have something under their tree. We'll have the details as your local news starts right now.
News Watch 12 with Dan Hagan, Jessica Jukic, and Conrad Sapinski.
Good evening and welcome to News Watch 12 at 6. I'm Jessica Jukic.
And I'm Dan Hagan. Christmas and the new year ahead are a joyous time for many, but also a time when some people feel especially lonely.
A group in Rhinelander is aiming to bring smiles to the faces of 150 homebound people in the area. News Watch 12's Matt Weaver has more. Matt?
Dan and Jessica, the Northwoods Young Adult Catholic group gathered to write cards to send to members of their parish and others in the community. One by one, the group gathered to share a simple note with those who are homebound or do not have a family.
Trying to reach out to them any way we can. We, as Northwoods Young Adult Catholics, we're writing Christmas cards to the homebound of our community, both here at Nativity, but also to the greater Rhinelander area. Trying to reach out to people that either don't have family or maybe homebound that might not be able to participate as actively as we can in the Christmas festivities. Really just trying to wish them a Merry Christmas, trying to share that people are thinking about them, that we're thinking about them. It's crazy to think about the potential impact of that. You know, it's pretty simple for us to do it, but thinking about, you know, maybe an older person receiving that, somebody who's homebound receiving that, and having it change their Christmas season, potentially, and the potential impact that could have in their days and weeks approaching Christmas. And we probably won't see the impacts ourselves, but just knowing that somebody out there is going to receive it and really appreciate it is humbling. I would love for them to have a smile brought to their face. I would love for them to recognize that we haven't forgotten about them. You know, I'm sure it's easy when you're at home, stuck there, and maybe you can't see friends and family during Christmas, that to know that people are thinking about you and taking the time to, you know, write you a little card and give it to you. I'm hoping that allows them to feel appreciated, feel the dignity and respect that we have for them as a community, and allow them to recognize that they're loved.
The group used hello neighbor or hello friend as a term of endearment to their newest pen pals. The cards are being delivered to the members of the community as we speak.
Thanks, Matt. Well, Conrad, we were woken up to another layer of fresh snow.
Yes, once again, it just keeps snowing and snowing outside. I don't know if you've been seeing this, but it's pretty slippery outside, Jessica.
Definitely, but it looks so beautiful outside.
It does. Though. It really looks like a winter wonderland
like a snow
outside.
Globe of sorts,
like
right?
the snow globe, exactly. But hey, Christmas is around the corner, so it's perfect timing with all of this snowfall on the ground. Right now, we do have a couple of snow showers in the region. All of this is very light, very fluffy at that, as temperatures are well below the freezing mark. So everything is much colder and much, much fluffier in terms of snowfall. But still, that low pressure system, that main core of it, is still lingering in Wisconsin. The main part of it that we had Wednesday morning is in the Northeast right now, where a lot of snow will be produced. But on the back end, of course, lots of cold air. Look at all these temperatures in North Dakota, 14 right now, and that's just the beginning of what's to come very, very shortly. Here in the Northwoods, temperatures are hovering at around 18 degrees. Same thing in Eagle River. Land O'Lakes coming in at 20 degrees. Wausau, big winner at 22 at the moment, but everybody is going to cool off. Temperatures tonight in Rhinelander going to be hovering close to average and in those lower teens. Dan?
Wisconsin's Republican Senate leader say that he opposes spending on any state money on a passenger rail line that would connect Madison to Milwaukee. Senate Majority Leader Devin LeMahieu said he opposes state funding for the project, but had not been briefed by Madison city leaders on what they were attempting to accomplish. Assembly Speaker Robin Voss was blunt last week when asked about it, saying only no state funding. Republicans control the legislature, and if they do not agree to state funding for the rail line, it could doom the project. And you may remember former Governor Scott Walker opposed a similar rail line when he ran for governor in 2010 and killed the project, which would have been funded with $810 million from the federal government.
State Senate Republicans are working on a plan that would create a flat income tax in Wisconsin of 3.5%. That's according to the Senate Majority Leader Devin LeMahieu. Currently, Wisconsin's income tax rates start at around 3.5% and rise to around 7.6%. This means a flat tax would only impact the richest Wisconsinites. The top tax bracket in the state taxes is for individuals who make more than $267,000 per year. The plan would almost certainly be vetoed by Governor Evers. Evers favors a system that would cut taxes for the middle class by at least 10% while raising taxes on the wealthiest residents.
A Minnesota man was building an arsenal of automatic weapons to use against police when he was arrested this week. FBI agents arrested the 20-year-old man on Wednesday after he purchased 3 hand grenades and 4 auto sears from an FBI informant. An auto sear, by the way, is a device that turns a firearm into an automatic weapon. Smith had told the informant that the shooter who killed 5 people at an LGBTQ nightclub last month was a, quote, hero, called black people, quote, agents of Satan, and said he was ready to engage the police, an FBI agent said in an affidavit. Smith is in custody and is scheduled to appear in court on Tuesday. The holidays are a great time for joy in some people, but for others it can be a painful reminder of financial insecurity.
But the Vilas County Salvation Army is making sure that families receive gifts through its toy program. The program takes place every year around this time. It offers a Santa's workshop for parents to pick and choose free toys for their children. Toy program coordinator Kathy Holtorp believes the more families they help out, the better.
It shows support to our families that we're all in this together, and we know it's a struggle for a lot of people to make ends meet.
Local residents like Crystal Strange says that her kids will be happy this Christmas because there will be presents under the tree.
They're going to be really excited. They are going to see stuff under the tree and be excited they have something to open this year, so that's a great help.
Without the help of the community and donations, this program wouldn't have been possible. Coming up, we'll preview a performance in Three Lakes and sleigh rides in Eagle River.
Sounds fun. Plus, a Wisconsin family has a novel nativity collection, perhaps the biggest in the world. That's after weather with Conrad right here on Newswatch 12.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Habush attorneys are the best of what a personal injury attorney is about.
To get the most money for your case, you need to have a law firm that's unrelenting.
We will fight with all that we have in person power, in knowledge and experience to bring about the result they deserve.
I can't give them their life back how it was, but I can give them the financial compensation to get their life back on track.
At Chevy, the holidays mean going places and doing things you love to do with friends and family. Visit your local Chevy dealer, and when you find your red tag, you find your deal. Then make the most of your time with the people who matter most. Find new moments, find new roads. Find your red tag and get $1,500 total cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $2,500 cash allowance. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Get everything you need to protect your vehicle from winter weather at Menards. Shell Zone 50/50 antifreeze and coolant guards against freezing and boilover. It provides critical protection against corrosion and is now just $5.99. Save on our great selection of Rayovac batteries and stock up for everyday use or those battery-powered Christmas gifts. Save big money on all Rayovac high-energy batteries. Plus, a Menards gift card is always a great gift idea.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
I have something for you.
I have something for you, too.
It's the holidays. Get 3.9% APR and no monthly payments for 90 days on turbo high-output engine Sierra light-duty models.
Visit your North Central Wisconsin GMC dealer.
And welcome back. Looks like a winter wonderland outside with all that wet, heavy snow. Now it's starting to freeze up, so everything is getting weighed down, kind of like these tree branches behind me. We have around 10 inches of snowfall on the ground here in town, 23 in Duluth, so over twice as much of snowfall there compared to the Northwoods, but still 10 inches of snowfall is a lot of snow on the ground. We do still have some snow showers in the area, and that's going to continue tonight into tomorrow morning, as this low is still hovering right around right here in the Northwoods, and then it's going to continue to push east. And as it does, the cold air starts to come in on the back end. We do still have some blizzard warnings. I know it's unbelievable. It's been the 4th day in a row we've had blizzard warnings in North Dakota. South Dakota and Minneapolis area still has some winter weather advisories, but here in the Northwoods, we are all clear. Just some lingering snow showers tonight into tomorrow, as our radar does indicate some lighter snow showers. No heavy precipitation. Most of that heavy precipitation is in the northeast right now, where Maine is going to get hit very, very hard. For us, though, lingering snow showers tonight into the morning hours, then just some cloud cover throughout the day on Saturday. Sunday, we're in the clear. Lots of cloud cover, barely any sunshine, but temperatures are going to continue to cool off very much. Highs today were only around 27 and then quickly started to cool off after that. We're hovering at around 18 right now, 18 in Eagle River as well, 19 in Arbor Vitae, so things are starting to really cool down. With a little bit of wind, it's feeling extra cold, so crank up that heat, those fire pits, and get it all ready for next week, because that is the main story, that cold, cold air. The really cold Arctic air will be moving in by next week. Take a look at our temperature trend. We really go down in that ladder by Sunday, 19 degrees, still not looking too bad. Monday, 17, and then Tuesday, that's when that cold comes in. 9 degrees as a high temperature. Wednesday, that's our first official day of winter. 5 degrees. Mother Nature is welcoming us with some really brutally cold temperatures, sticking around into Thursday and Friday once again, and into next weekend, which means it's going to be absolutely a white Christmas and a cold one at that. Temperatures tonight, though, hovering at around 13 degrees. Snow showers will be in the area. We're thinking maybe another inch or so of snowfall. Winds will be calm. So at least that feels like temperature isn't going to be too bad tonight. Tomorrow, though, temperatures once again in those mid-20s. Snow showers will be in the area once again. Light and fluffy stuff. Our 7-day outlook brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress does show a nice looking week, besides it looking very, very cold, and a little bit of snowfall Wednesday into Thursday. Most of that heavier precipitation will be south of the Northwoods, but still, it's going to be cold. Dan?
Thanks, Connor. The Three Lakes Center for the Arts is hosting a musical performance tonight. Carmen, Kostya, and Stas will be singing and playing music from 7:30 to 9:30 tonight. Carmen is a nationally acclaimed singer-songwriter. Kostya is a Russian-born child prodigy, pianist, and composer. Stas is an accordionist. Tickets for adults are $25. For kids, it's $10. The gallery and gift shop will be open during the performance as well.
Sleigh rides return to Eagle River tonight. Rocking W Stable is on Pleasure Island Road near the high school. The sleigh rides feature a classic experience with a half-point bonfire and some hot chocolate. All size groups can be accommodated, but they're asking you to call ahead. They're already getting booked up for the short season, which ends January 1st. A church in Oshkosh, Wisconsin may seem like an unassuming place, but it's home to one of the most expansive private Christmas collections in the world, more than 1,000 nativity scenes.
Wow. Seth Humanick shows us one woman's passion and why she began the collection.
In the basement of Algoma Boulevard United Methodist Church is a vast and varied collection of scenes depicting the birth of Christ, made of everything from banana fiber to Fabergé. The display contains over 1,000 sets from dozens of countries all over the globe. It's one of the largest closed collections of nativities in the world, and it was all collected by one woman.
This is a collection of nativity sets that have been given to the church by a single donor, Mildred Turner.
Collection docent Craig Bloomer says Mildred began the collection as a way to help her through serious health problems and the death of her mother.
So she just decided, I am not going to be sad and sit around during Christmas, and so decided to take on this project.
Turner began collecting nativities from all over the world, eventually donating them to the church when the collection became too difficult to manage. For Pastor Kathy Wiegand, the wide variety of cultures represented is what makes the collection so special.
It's a beautiful representation of such a diverse group of people celebrating the story of Christmas.
Although Mildred passed away in 2007, Bloomer says her legacy lives on through her collection, and her work still amazes to this day.
Mildred is remembered, obviously, because of this collection. Every time I walk down here, there's a different feature that I hadn't seen before. It's kind of amazing to be a part of this.
The Northland Pines girls hockey team is making history tonight with an unusual home game.
Coming up after the break, we'll explain why they're facing off in a UP ice rink.
There are still too many bad burgers out there. So Arby's is running that Wagyu Steakhouse burger back. Arby's, we have the meat.
It's a red carpet affair this New Year's Eve. At Oak Gaming Wittenberg, dress to impress. There will be party favors, complimentary food from the Mint, a free photo booth, and live music from VideoStar. Plus, hot seat drawings, barrel drawings for $1,000 cash. Then at midnight, a grand prize drawing for a Ford Explorer and $2,000 cash. Plus, another cash giveaway at 1 a.m. Earn entries throughout December to win big on New Year's Eve.
Come see the fresh changes Woodland Creek Furniture has made to its showrooms. There's an ever-changing selection of unique furniture, much of which is made at Woodland Creek's own facility right here in northern Michigan. Did you know we build custom dining tables, vanities, beds, consoles, and more? New nature-inspired accessories are arriving daily, from lighting and lamps to wall art and rugs. You are bound to find that special accent for your home or office. See hundreds of exclusive designs available only at Woodland Creek in Minocqua.
Ready, Dad?
All charged up.
This holiday season, Ford wants to help you shine bright with a special offer. Now, choose from a great selection of new Ford vehicles in stock and ready for delivery. Or place a custom order on select Ford vehicles. Lock in your rate, and you're protected.
I'm proud of you, kid.
And that's how Ford is helping you shine bright. This season, choose FlexBuy on a 2022 Ford Escape or Edge and get 0% APR financing for 66 months.
Need a new boat or outboard? Then it's time to trade and upgrade with Honda Marine and American Marine and Motorsports, because we need your old boat. We need to buy fishing boats, pontoons, and speedboats. So trade in your old one and upgrade into a new boat today. Come check out more boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Or we could help get you top dollar by selling your old boat on consignment. It's time to trade and upgrade with Honda Marine and American Marine and Motorsports, Shawano.
Aiello's, the home of the Godfather Grinder, offering sandwiches, pasta salads, soups, delicious scratch-made hand-tossed pizzas, and more. All made to order with the freshest ingredients. Party platters for any occasion, large or small. Call ahead to order yours. See you soon at Aiello's.
News Watch 12 is brought to you by Bone and Joint Walk-In Care.
The Northland Pines girls hockey team is playing a home game tonight, but not at the Dome. Instead, they're making history in Ironwood, Michigan. Let me explain. Michigan does not have girls hockey at the high school level, So some girls in the UP came down to Pines a few years ago to form a co-op with the Eagles. Tonight, Pines plays a quote-unquote home game in Ironwood, so 2 seniors on the team can play in their childhood rink one last time. It is also the first girls' high school hockey game ever to be played at the Pat O'Donnell Civic Center in Ironwood. The game started at 6 p.m.
5 northern Wisconsin high schools are preparing for a statewide College Bowl quiz competition. The 11th annual Northwoods Regional Tournament of the Finance and Investment Challenge Bowl will be held at Nicolet College. 30 teams will be competing across the state, including students from Rhinelander, Three Lakes, Northland Pines, Leona, and Bowler high schools. The FICB Challenge Bowl will be held on January 4th from 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. The first and second place winners will advance to the state championship in May. We'll be back.
Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
How many tuna does it take to screw in a light bulb? Well, they don't. They just call an electric eel. Anyway, let's move on with this week's Big Old Fish. And we start out with Lacey Petrakis. Now, she didn't give really any information other than the size of this catfish, so I'm not even totally sure which variety of catfish it is, but it is, in fact, 31 inches and 10 pounds. And that is a big old fish. Way to go, Lacey. Keep on reeling them in. Next up, we have Scott Bradley from Newborn. Now, he was fishing in Alaska when he caught this 120-pound halibut. Now, this beast was caught in Yakutat Bay while jigging with a big old jig. And I agree with him. It is, in fact, a big old fish. Way to go. Keep on reeling them in. And finally, on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Isaac Pringle, who nailed this huge flathead cat at the Nick-a-Jack Dam. Well, that is one big old fish, Isaac. Way to go. Keep on reeling them in. All right, fishermen and women, make sure to keep those trophy pictures coming. All the information you need to be in a future episode of Big Old Fish and win a Northern Taxidermy fish mill is on our website, WJFW.com. And remember, anglers, fish on.
Community is a crucial part of how and why we do business. Of course, we sell and provide service, but we also strive to be a good neighbor by getting involved and giving back. Thank you for allowing us to reach great milestones in the community we call home.
This Christmas, rock their world with a gift from Wickersham Jewelry. They have the hottest styles in diamonds and gold. You can even surprise her with rare polar pink sapphires. Check out silver and diamond jewelry that is essential to every woman's wardrobe. Take advantage of interest-free financing programs. And don't forget the men in your life with stocking stuffers starting at only $59. And of course, more diamonds and gold for her stocking. Visit Wickersham Jewelry, Rothschild, Marshfield, and Rhinelander.
At Len's Truck, we've made the buying experience fast and easy. All our trucks are guaranteed clean, certified, can be bought hassle-free online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. And when you buy a Len's Truck, know that you're buying the best used truck money can buy. Go now to lenstruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move. Go now to lenstruck.com.
Len's Truck. If you already know that a blend of tender, marbled Wagyu beef makes the best burger, good for you. Arby's Wagyu Steakhouse Burger is back. You beef genius? Arby's, we have the meat.
Trucks, trucks, trucks. Home Furniture and Design has truck after truck arriving daily with loads of Lazy Boy furniture. Come in and find a genuine Lazy Boy recliner, sofa, sectional, or power chair to kick back and relax, and take it home with you today. The best recliner available in the world at amazing low prices. And you can pick it out and take it with you today at Home Furniture and Design, West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Come into Chequamegon Adventure Company in Minocqua for the end-of-season sale. Great deals on all pet bikes, snowshoes, clothing, and accessories.
Noon News Now with Kevin Kraft and Jeff Weller. Weekdays on Newswatch 12.
Community is a crucial part of how and why we do business. Of course, we sell and provide service, but we also strive to be a good neighbor by getting involved and giving back. Thank you for allowing us to reach great milestones in the community we call home.
Well, Conrad, Jessica, are you the types of people who go like shopping around for gas prices? You know?
It kind of depends. If I drive past a place and I see it's cheaper than somewhere else, if I have enough gas, I'll make a trip back.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing. When I lived in the Chicago area, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Gas Buddy. It's this app on the phone. It really helps out, and they pay you for going to those gas stations.
Okay, well, I think it's kind of silly when people do that and it's like 2 cents, you know?
Yeah,
Because, like, if you're filling up 12 gallons, it's like a quarter you save. But I will say, there's a gas station, and this is just between you, me, and you as well, okay? Secret. But this gas station, the Cenex on 51 west of town on K, this past weekend, it was 40 cents cheaper than Rhinelander proper. So that is the kind of gas hunting I appreciate. But usually, yeah, it's hard to tell. I can't remember the exact price there, but I'm usually not $2.59 apparently. Usually, I'm not one to hunt for gas, but that's a good spot to go.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Where was that again?
51 in K. I don't know if we should be talking directions.
Okay.
Do you want to, I can print out a map quest.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. No, but with this weather outside, I wouldn't recommend traveling far distance-wise. But yeah, snow showers in the region right now. Roads are slippery still. Visibilities are low as well. We're hovering at around 4-mile visibility here in town. Temperatures are cold as well, so everything that fell is frozen right now. Our 7-day outlook does get colder. Look at next week, high temperature of around 5 degrees on our first day of winter.
Pretty decent weekend, though. I think that'll be pretty good.
Yeah, seeing those negatives, something to prepare for.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Conrad. That's all the time we have. We'll see you back here at 10.
Mr. Food Test Kitchen is brought to you by Golden Carrot Jewelers and Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio.
Every year we get lots of questions from folks who are looking for new ways to serve seafood throughout the holiday season or on Christmas Eve. It seems like more and more of you want to change things up a bit and to introduce a little variety into your menus. Well, the good news is today we're sharing a recipe that looks fancy, is crazy.